Hey guys, it's Derek here. So I did say we'd take another look at Final Fantasy XIV when I played a bit more. As you can see, it no longer says Trial Edition. So I've definitely bit the bullet here and bought the game. And I have been pretty much playing it non-stop. I'm right on the cusp of the next expansion, Heaven's Word. So I thought I would just give a quick, or maybe not so quick, look at basically the end game for Realm Reborn. So if you're worried about spoilers, I guess I'll do my best to avoid them. I've turned off all cutscenes and that kind of thing. But yeah, if you're really worried about them, and I don't want to say don't watch the video, but you know, maybe, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so I've just woken up in my inn room in Ul'dah, I think? I actually forget where I went to sleep. So that's not a good thing. You want to know that when you've woken up in such a place that you've forgotten where you actually went to bed. I'm wearing Ironworks armor, which I think is endgame armor for A Realm Reborn. Now, this is obviously very quaint to anybody who's gone all the way through to Shadowbringers. But yeah, I think it is. There might actually be another set of armor after this one, but I don't think so. I'm also playing a Lancer, and I've changed my name. Like, I made a completely new character from the last video, just because I wanted to do something different. I did keep the same character class. So I did go with Arcanist, and actually went all the way up to level 57 with them, and then decided to change to Lancer and then Dragoon. And I'm also considering changing to something else as well. I don't know. I do kind of want to give the tank and healer classes a go. Like, I have Scholar here, but I haven't really actually used it. It's just because it happens to be tied with Summoner. They're like a similar class. Or rather, they have the same base class, so if you level up one, you level up the other. But I've never actually used it, so I don't know how it works. But I did find one very important feature that I'm really annoyed I didn't know about beforehand. I can turn this visor open. I can open it. All the cutscenes where it's zoomed in on my face where the visor has been in place has been really fucking annoying. Alright, so let's see what can we do. I assume I was in Ul'dah. I was in Ul'dah. Okay, cool. So what can we do? Let's check in on our squadron. So I have gone up the ranks in one of the grand companies, the Immortal Flames in this case. I went the wrong way. Never mind. I'm still getting used to this. And I'm all the way up to 2nd Lieutenant, which is an officer's position. And because of that, I now have control of my own NPC squadron. So we'll just check in with them. So we'll come in here. Here's the kind of plaza area for anyone who's with the Immortal Flames. The Hall of Flames, I think it's called. And you come in here and you go up to this guy and he can help you rank up, but I've hit a point where I can't actually go any higher. Or rather, I can go higher. I just don't actually know how. Like, there I am. I'm on the bottom rung of the commissioned officers. But apparently I can go higher, just not through that guy. I guess I gotta do something else to do there. Anyway. Alright, so here's the Squadron Room. Some of them are out on a mission. Actually, they should be done by now. These two I didn't send out because they are too high level. Or not too high level, but there are other people who need to level up before they do. And the failure. I don't get this at all. They're like several levels above the mission I put them in, and it still ends in failure. I don't understand. Anyway, they're back, and a bunch of them leveled up, so I guess we've got that going for us. Rather annoyingly, you can look at them, and I thought I could change their class, but I need a special item to do it. And I don't know where to get it. So, if somebody could tell me that, that'd be great. Alright, we'll try to send them out on another mission, unless I have any enlistments. Nope. Nobody new wants to join, and I think the squadron level's too high for me to train them any further, so let's try this again, I guess. So I sent them out on this level 5 mission. Bound to succeed, right? They still failed it somehow. Anyway, I think a few of you are probably too high level now. That being said, I do actually want to finish a mission, so let's just send them out. Anyway, 18 hours, so it won't be during this video. You can tweet me or something and I'll tell you how well they did. Okay, so we'll look at some endgame stuff. So let's open the duty finder. I could just go into the roulette, but there's no guarantee what I'll actually end up doing there. So let's pick a later one. Let's pick a few of the later ones. Let's pick a few that I actually know. Because there's more than a few here that I don't actually know. Amdapur Keep I did recently. Wanderer's Palace. Wanderer's Palace Heart I haven't actually done, so that might pop up. I recently did that one and I don't understand the boss fight, so I'm going to leave it alone. I'll do Hawk Manor, because I like Hawk Manor. Yeah, okay. And let's see, we might get into some of the hard bosses. Earth's Fount is Odin, which is actually a pretty cool boss fight. So let's try that. And the Striking Tree is Ramu. I don't know that fight that well. The Shiva fight's good, so let's try that. So we'll sign up for a few of these and we'll see what happens. So while we're waiting, no. While we're waiting, we can try and do some of the Grand Company missions. So I need to make some stuff. So crafting, which I didn't look into at all for most of the game, but I've gotten into it now. So I need to make some stuff. So I need to make either Goatskin Arm Guards or Rainbow Sash of Scouting. The star beside it, I think, means it just gives a shit ton of experience. So on the other hand, I'm maxed out on Weaver, so I don't actually need the experience. Let's see. Hang on. Leatherworker. So how do I make goat skin arm guards? I need old goat leather and iron rivets. Okay, I have old goat skin. I don't have alumen. I'll need to find that. Or buy it. I'll probably have to buy it, actually. I do have an iron ingot, but I don't think I can make iron rivets, because I think I need to be a blacksmith to do that, and I'm not a blacksmith. So I'll have to buy them too. Okay. So I guess this is... I can show off the community board, or the community market. So let's just take a teleport over there. Okay, so we are in... this is the market district of Ul'dah. It's just this one street, but I guess use your imagination and pretend it's enormous. Anyway, let's hit to the market board. So the market board is community driven. People put up stuff and they sell it here. And that was, any eagle-eyed viewers there, that was a code for Genshin Impact and it's already been redeemed, so good luck to you. Alright, Alaman, I don't need that many. Is anybody just selling like 2? Thought I saw a 2 there. What did I see? A 6 for 15 grand. Fuck you. Fuck you, Sir Dangles. I ain't paying that shit. Look at this guy. 30 million. If somebody buys that, they deserve it. Okay. This is the least. This is the most for the least amount, if that makes sense. Okay, Evelise. I'll take that. I need alumen, and then iron rivets I can probably buy. The blacksmiths aren't here though, they're in Limsa, and I don't really want to go all the way to Limsa. Ah, fuck it. I'll just buy them here. Iron rivets. Yes, welcome to the excruciating pain of having to use the controller to input text. Responding to people in chat is also equally as annoying. I don't need that many. Okay, so let's make... Well, one, we have to make some owl goat leather, so let's do that. Here it is. I haven't made this yet, so this will be fun. Okay, now, don't freak out. It's actually fairly straightforward. We have a couple of abilities we set up ahead of time. We do Inner Quiet. I forget why, but I always start with it. I actually forget what it does. I think it improves your chance for improved condition or something like that. And then we do Great Strides, which means the next touch effect, which we're about to do, or no, sorry, we're not about to do. What we're actually going to do is use Tricks of the Trade to get some more CP back. That does unfortunately mess up the condition, but what have you. And then, how many... Okay, so I can complete this in one step, so we can do a couple of quality boosts without having to worry too much. So we're just going to try to boost the quality, and we're just boosting the quality just in case we might be able to get a better version of the Algoat leather, and that will improve the selling price. But since we're going to be handling it into the Grand Company, it will give us a huge boost in experience where we're already getting a huge boost of experience, so that will be very helpful. Okay, so we don't have enough CP to do the guaranteed quality improvements, so we can do Hasty Touch, which is a 50% chance to get an improvement. So it's like 50-50. You know, flip a coin. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And we can get some CP back. We might be able to get enough back to do a guaranteed, which we can. Okay, we still have a bit of CP left, so I'm just gonna use Observe, which means do nothing for a round, and we might get an improvement in the condition, or we might not. Okay, we got Excellent, which is definitely what I wanted. You can see it's all multicolored on the board there. That's definitely what we wanted. Will we still get a decent high quality thing? Maybe. I think that improves the chances, but I'm not sure. If we use Tricks of the Trade now, the condition will go to Poor, which is like the worst. So we definitely don't want that. So we kind of just have to finish it here. And I leveled up too, so that's good. So we made some high quality leather out of there. But we're gonna have to come back to this in a minute because we have to do a duty. So let me change back to Dragoon because that's the one I signed up with. And it looks like we're gonna be fighting Shiva. Hello everybody. So I would like to set it in the chat and be like, hey, how's everybody doing? But it's a fucking pain in the hole to chat to type with the controller. I have been thinking about plugging in a keyboard into the PlayStation just for this. Although I also have XCOM and Darkest Dungeon, where I've really been thinking of getting a mouse and keyboard. Right, so we're waiting for some people here. They are looking at the keyboard, or they're looking at the cutscene. You can see it over on the left. We have a tank and one of our healers, or both of our healers are looking at the cutscene. So they haven't, potentially they haven't played this one before. I think I've only fought Shiva the one time, so this should be interesting. And I haven't fought her as a Dragoon either, so don't know how that'll go. So we've got a few first-timers, and you might as well consider me a first-timer as well. So who have we got? We've got a Dragoon, we've got a Gladiator, got a Warrior. Don't know what the White Mage, I think, is the next one. Then a Scholar, then an Astrologian, then a Bard, and then a Machinist. So I'm the only melee DPSer in this group. So this should be good. It's gonna be me and the tanks up close. The last time I fought Shiva, I played a Summoner, which is long range. And I think I do kind of prefer the long ranges just because you can see more of the battlefield. So the Dragoon likes to be behind the enemy as best I can, because they get... Let's couple of damage boosts for being behind. You can see some of the abilities. I got hit anyway. Some of the abilities combo off each other. So you can see there's a dotted line behind some of them. That just means you'll get a damage boost if you use this ability now. We can also use the Dragoon's patented move, which is to launch myself into the air, and I really like that. It's probably the favorite part about being a Dragoon. There's a couple of different versions of it too. That's probably my most powerful one. Okay, I think she's about to bring in some ads. She did. So we gotta deal with these guys now, because if they're left alive when Shiva does her big move, we're all gonna die, basically. Okay, is that everybody? Alright, cool. We can go back to Shiva. Target Shiva. Another little annoyance about the controller. It's all screen space, so if Shiva's name isn't on the screen and you try to target her... Alright, so we all gotta stay in the middle here. I'll get in the middle. And if any of those ice golems were alive, she'd pick them up and... basically that move would have killed everybody, but it didn't. So that's good. Okay, I can put on a couple of damage and things here. We'll see if anybody else decides to use the limit break, and if they don't, I'll use it. Alright, I'll wait until I finish this combo and then I'll throw it out. Okay, so I'll try to limit break here. Any fans of Final Fantasy VII will know why that move is called Braver. Alright. Nearly got her. That was the wrong move. It's fine. And there she goes. GG, everybody. I'm gonna leave a commendation for some of the noobs. Why not? I think he was new. I don't remember. Anyway. Good job, everybody. This is how I tell people good job. Because I can't be arsed typing it in. It takes too long. Alright, I'm outie. Oh, nice. Somebody else gave me a commendation. Appreciate it. Okay, now where were we? We were making some arm guards. Or we were about to, anyway. Okay, back to making arm guards. Where were goatskin arm guards? Here? There. I don't have enough leather. I need to make some more leather. Okay. Well, luckily, since I've made it once, I can fast track it. So we only need one, but you could just set it up in a queue and away it goes. And it would just make them all for you. Okay, so we have enough now. No, we don't. Oh, wait, no, we do. I'm blind. I thought we needed 4 iron rivets there for a second. So we actually don't have enough regular quality, so I need to give it 1 high quality leather, which is fine. Because that gives us a starting boost to our quality, which is what we wanted. Which was the whole point of making high quality stuff, so you can get these additional boosts. So we're going to follow pretty much the same pattern. I need... Ugh. So it's pretty much 30, so I need 3. I need 3 runs at it to get it working. So let's just take 2 runs at it first. Actually, let's not do that, because I want to take the benefit of that special ability. Alright, Great Strides. Okay, we use Great Strides now, so that's fine. Okay, so we only need 1 turn at it now to finish it. So let's try to put as many qualities into it as we can. But first, let's get back our CP. So you use Master's Mend. Or not, or to get back durability, rather. so we're back to maximum durability. We'll use Tricks of the Trade to get a bit more CP, and we should get maybe 1 or 2 guaranteed turns into it. 2. Okay, and then we can use the rest of the durability to try to use the Hasty Touch. Of course, anyone who is actually good at crafting wants to step in and tell me how I can do this better. Feel free. Alright, we got one more shot at it. Alright, we got good. I don't think we'll get excellent if I do an observe. And we can only do 1 observe. And if I use Tricks of the Trade now, it'll go back to normal. So let's try to finish it, and maybe we will get a high quality arm guard. Okay, we didn't. We only got regular quality. Unfortunate, but there you go. Although, so we need 2 algoat leathers. We have, how many iron rivets do we have left? We have 3 iron rivets left, so we can make 3 more of these. So it's 6. I'm not going to sit here and do them all because, you know, one, we're doing a video, and 2, I wouldn't have anyway. So we'll let this play out. Okay, we got a couple of high quality ones there. I may run out of space in my inventory, which has been a big problem for me. Let's try with 2 high quality ones first. Actually, we don't need to do that because we're going to make as many as we can, and hopefully we'll get 1 high quality out of it, and the others will just sell. Yeah, okay, I ran out of space, so give me a second. Okay, I ate some food, and that has excuse me, that has given us a bit more space. So let's try now. I don't know what happened there. I thought I put it up to 2. Okay, we didn't get any high quality ones. I could have obviously sat there and made them myself and probably would have had a better shot at it, but again, I don't want to be spending too much time on this video. But let's hand it in. Actually, just remember now, this isn't the one with the star on it, so really wouldn't have mattered too much if we had gotten all the high quality, but that's fine. One thing I'm not too sure about is equipment when you are a trade or a field job, as opposed to a battle job. It's hard to tell if I'm wearing the best stuff or not. The game says I am, but I have a feeling I could make better stuff. Okay, so they're all equivalent. Anyway, we got enough to do the next mission with this class, so that's fine. I also have a field class, which lets me do provisioning stuff, which is basically go out into the world, collect a bunch of shit, and drop it back. But I did that mission already, did it last night, and these only pop once a day, so I've done it already. We can try to take a look at the star one, but to be honest, you guys have probably already know how that works, so probably don't need to look into that too much. What else can we look at? Okay, I get some better gear there, that's nice. Oh yeah, I figured out how Glamour Plates work, so that's good. So I did it on my Summoner class. So Final Fantasy VII fans probably recognize the outfit. It's not this outfit that's on the left. I have glamoured it with Glamour Plates. So basically I can look like Cloudstrife from Advent Children. And I'm sure anyone who's played MMOs or action RPGs or anything that has transmogrification, basically, you know what Glamouring is. It's basically this piece of equipment. It looks like one thing, but it has the stats of something else. So that's all that is. I have one for my botanist as well. So I can look like a farmer, more or less. Or a hippie, I suppose. I actually got this outfit from a player. I was doing Hawk Manor with them, and Was it Hawk Manor? No, it was Amdapur Keep. And I wanted this minion, because you may recall I noticed a block of tofu that had wings. It's not a block of tofu, it's a brick. And I thought it was really funny, and I didn't know where it was, but apparently it was in that instance dungeon, and I wanted it, but they also wanted it. And when we rolled for it, they got it, and it turned out that they actually already had it. So they were like, hey, do you want this? I was like, yeah. But you can't trade while you're in the instance dungeon, so they had to track me down in, like, out in the world. They were on a different server. Like, they went to considerable lengths to give me this brick. And I very much appreciate it. But they gave me a bunch of other stuff too, like this outfit and a cookie. So they're really nice. I really like that person. And I hope it's indicative of the rest of the community. I have heard both good and bad things about the Final Fantasy XIV community, but most of it I've heard is good. So I'm hoping that that is the same. Okay, so one thing that was in A Realm Reborn, I'm in the wrong class. Let's go Dragoon. Is the big 24-man raids, which I believe were brand new to the game with that patch. So we'll take a look at those. So that's this quest line. I won't talk too much about the quest because story reasons. That was fucking fast. Holy shit. Okay, let's jump in. So big 24-man raids, 3 tanks, 6 healers, 15 DPSers. It's chaos, absolute chaos. Not even the Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise chaos. No, like real chaos. Well, hopefully this will go well. All right, here we go. We are doing the second part of the big raid. It's the one I know the least, so that's not great. Okay, so it looks like we've got 2 noobs. 3 noobs. No, 2 noobs. Well, I don't know. They're choosing to watch the cutscene. Maybe they may not be noobs. I've also figured out what this like sprout icon on my name is. It means I'm a noob. And it won't go away for a very, very long time because there's a lot of stuff to get through in the game. You also might see some people have flowers, like blooming flowers. That means they're a lapsed player and they've come back. And ones that have crowns beside them are mentors. And ones with crowns and weapons beside them, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Maybe they're a specific type of mentor, I don't know. But anyway, the big 24-man missions, at least this quest line, I haven't played any of the other ones, so I don't know. But this questline is just chaos. It's just... I don't know what's going on. There are so many effects on screen. There's no way to tell. And one really annoying thing about... it's not even about Dragoon specifically, it's being a melee DPSer. I can't see the enemy. So... I can't tell where they are, so I do get a lot of you're out of range. Like, where is this enemy? I don't know. I'll just go after the dragon, it's big enough. But you do get a lot of you're out of range for that ability, and it's annoying because I can't see the fucking enemy. Alright, that's it. We won, apparently. I do kind of wish that the game had a top-down mode, like a tactical mode, just for these areas. Like most of the other dungeons, it's fine. It's just for these ones because there's so much going on. I think you do have an option to turn off effects for other players, but I don't know. It makes it's just not as fun, I guess. Alright, Scylla, however you pronounce it. Don't know how to fight him. I die every time here, so... get ready to see me on the floor for most of the fight, probably. Let's get away. I do love the Dragoon's backflip. Okay, got one of these things. I think I just need to stay away from everybody when I have this. Or let it hit me? No? Let it hit me? It's thinking about it. I don't know what to do with this thing. It does hit me fairly often, and I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just gonna stay out here and fling my spear at the guy. Okay, yeah, that thing explodes after a while. I think that's probably what does kill me. Okay, we got some ads. I'll try to kill this. Healers are not paying attention to me. That's fine. The, Sake. I didn't even mean to attack him. I meant to attack the staff, but whatever. Oh, yeah. So, some melee DPSers do have some options for healing themselves. But they're not great. And, okay, so looks like somebody healed me. That's fine. Alright, get the fuck away from that. I want no part of Ancient Flare. Ancient Flare is death. Okay. Ah! Shutter guy, get away! You're supposed to run away when you have that thing on, apparently. I only just learned it in this fucking mission. You should have known it too. Ow, that hurt. Get away from that. Alright, he's dead. Alright, which team am I on? I'm on B. So I take the B treasure coffer. And it's something I can't use. That has been my experience every time I've done these raids. It's an item I can't use. Even as a summoner when I came in to I've done it with both jobs. I'd be interested to play tank just because it seems like a bit of fun. Healer, I actually do want to play a healer, but it's so hard to target people. Like, it's so hard to target your own teammates. I don't know if they're a bit more lax on that when you're a healer, that they actually target your teammates more often than they target enemies, which might be helpful. I should probably look into that. But I do feel like I would need access to a mouse and keyboard. I'll say the dragon just landed on me there. I do feel like I'd probably need access to a mouse and keyboard to play a healer. Just because I can use that list on the left and just highlight people there and heal them that way. Which there's, as far as I've been able to tell, there's no way to do that. There's no way to do that as with a controller, or I haven't seen it anyway. Maybe there is. Maybe the targeting setup is different when you are a healer. Maybe. I've had a look at Dark Knight, which I think is like one of the newest jobs. I think it was added in the very last expansion, and that's a tank class, and that does actually look kind of interesting. And White Mage is like, you know, quintessential Final Fantasy, so I do really want to give that a shot. Here's the Yeet platform. We're fighting Glacia Labolas. Glacia? Glacia? I don't know. Something. Let's get in there. Let's try to get behind him. It's impossible to tell if I'm behind him because he's so fucking big. And there's so much going on. Like, the game does, like, outline area of effects. Enemy area of effects and stuff. It can be really hard to tell, though, when there's so many player effects going on. Like, there's so much going on here. It's next to impossible to see what I'm doing. I dropped a combo there, I didn't mean to. Okay, I think he's about to bring out his lads, so let's get some of these. He's invulnerable for some reason? That's not helpful. Something has happened to me. I have some status effects. That was new. It's probably because I walked in on him. I don't know. I can't fight him. It won't let me hit him. I don't know what's happening there. I'm just gonna leave it. Just gonna keep killing him instead. Shit. Don't want any part of whatever that was. Okay. I guess you didn't have to fight his ads? I don't know. I didn't see what that was. I can't wear it. Well, my other class could. But, whatever. Their gear is much higher, and I'm thinking Dragoon will probably be my main. Dragoon or Samurai or Dark Knight, I don't know. Dancer looks really fun too. Actually, I think that's what the circular ones underneath the healers on the left, I think that's what they are. I think they're dancers. Actually, they must be dancers because astrologians are healers, so yeah. Oh, didn't see that. Got my ass good, though. Somebody has marked their archer. I really should be paying attention here. Don't know why that archer is marked, but whatever. Keep him alive. Get over here. When I attack you, that means come over here. Look at this dick. Alright, fuck him. Red Dragon's nearly dead anyway. Now, where is he? He's dead too. I bet they probably meant to mark the enemy and then accidentally marked one of the players. Or he marked himself? I don't know. So, other players use that to sort of highlight attack this enemy, please, or focus on this enemy, or whatever, or go here, etc. Okay, this guy does actually kill me every single time, and I don't know why. Legitimately. His big curtain call move kills me every time, and I don't know why. So if somebody wants to tell me, that'd be great. Somebody must have used the limit, because it shouldn't be that low. Somebody else must have used it. Alright, his ads have shown up, so let's try to get rid of them. Can I target? I can't target this. Ow. Where are you? Oh, he's dead. I don't know. I can't see a damn thing. There's so many people. Okay, I survived it. I don't know why. Still don't know why, but I survived it. There's another ad somewhere. Ah, I'm a giant frog. Damn it. Someone untoad me, please. Oh, I have a move. Oops. I didn't mean to hit somebody with that. Oh wait, no, he's doing it now. Hide, hide, hide. Oh. Looks like somebody pulled me in. I think. Okay, that's what it is. It's similar to Behemoth. Behemoth has a similar move that does that. Where you have to hide behind something. Okay. I kind of wish I knew who yanked me out there, because I'd like to give them a commendation. Alright, can't wear it. And I have far too much of this already. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with this item. Greed. Sure. Collect more of it, I suppose. I don't really need it. Okay. Here is the last enemy of this part of the raid, at least. So I know I go out of my way to say that Dragoon should be behind him. Damn, I didn't see that till the last minute. Like, there are some attacks you just can't avoid, which I guess is why, melee DPSers have some way to heal themselves. Like, there's some attacks you're just gonna get hit. Like, ranged DPSers don't have, healing abilities. Or at the very least Summoner does, and maybe some of the others do. Actually, that's not true, they do. They have one really shit healing ability. Alright, this thing needs to die. I don't know why, because I've yet to do a run where they didn't manage to kill it in time. But yeah, I assume bad things happen if you don't. Okay, so I have levitation here. Because he's about to do a really strong Quake attack. Which I have missed many times. There are these little floating platforms underneath him that I hardly ever see. Because there's so much stuff on screen. Ow. He's gone again, he's bailed again. Alright. Gotta take out this thing when it shows up again. There it is. Of course, this isn't the only thing that shows up. This thing shows up too. But it's quite weak, so shouldn't be a problem. There it goes. Damn, they killed it already. And I think basically, if he comes back and they're all still there, he kills us, is my guess. Give me the platform, give me the platform. I just gotta check that there's a little foot at the under my status. Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Don't know what happened, but it hurt a lot. I can't see what's happening. I'm just gonna get away. Give him a bit of that. Alright, somebody used their limit. There he goes. Alright. Who could have pulled me in? He's gone. I was thinking it was probably the tank, because I think they have a harpoon ability. Hang on, get to this guy quick. Gotta come in, somebody. Can't wear it? Can't wear it. Have already. I think I have all of these too. Yeah, I have all of them. Pass. 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 Oh, I got a commendation. Nice. Right. What was... What else can we look at? Okay, last thing I think we can look at is, this is one of the later areas in the game. This is Kurthus, and it is here where there's a bunch of dragons and a bunch of knights, and the dragoons are kind of from here, sort of. They're from Ishgard, which is the nation that we're in, and this is sort of the outskirts of it. It's all very cold and snowy. It's not quite the final area of A Realm Reborn. There's one other one that I'm not going to show just for spoilery reasons, but Heaven's Word basically kind of, from what the opening cinematic tells me anyway, seems to center around this area, seems to center around Ishgard and the dragons and that kind of thing. I don't think I showed off mounts in the last video, so we have a few mounts here. This antelope thing is also that same player who gave me the hippie outfit and the brick minion. They gave me this too. They gave me loads of shit, and I'm like, wow, like, thank you. I was really not expecting it. And I can fly too. Yeah, by the way. I think very late in A Realm Reborn they unlock flying mounts. Some of them just kind of continue their same animation just when they fly, but some of them actually have some really cool effects when they fly. Let's find one that has a really cool effect. Well, the Griffin is kind of straightforward enough. So for the vast majority of the game, anytime I'd have the Griffin, this is what I'd be relegated to, just running along, and I'm like, it's got these two huge ass wings, why can't I fly with it? But then later on the game says, you know what, sure, why not? You can fly with it. And it's pretty cool. I would like to have more of a top-down view because the mount takes up most of the view, and if I want to position it so that I can see, I end up flying into the ground. So that's one thing. Let's get to the top of the tower. Zoom up to the top. So they've got these big ass towers out here with these dragon killing lance gun stuff, which are pretty cool. Land, thank you. And then the last one, like, they all have, like, the mounts in this game are all really, really cool. I've seen some really cool ones from other players, and there's one. The one I really want is Cloud's bike, but I think that's actually DLC, like paid DLC. I don't think you can actually earn it in game, which is a little annoying. This is it's quite expensive too. But I've also seen the Final Fantasy 15 car. I forget its name now. The big black car. And I think that's meant to be a seasonal thing. So I'm kind of hoping that comes back in. This is Grammar, something. I just read his name, Granny. And he is pretty cool. He's like he's got a really cool design. He is, or it, rather. I don't actually know if it's a male or female. So, it's got a really cool design. It's one of the things you get for buying like the complete edition. It's like a extra DLC thing, but its flying mode is also really, really cool looking. So like it spreads out these like massive cape and takes to the air. It looks, I really like the look of it. It's probably my favorite flying mount at the moment. To be fair, I don't actually have that many mounts, but it is, he's probably my favorite. Him and the Griffin, or them and the Griffin again. I don't know what fucking gender Granny is. Not that it matters. Minions. I got tons of minions. Like, I was marveling at everybody's minions in the first video, and now I have lots of them. A few of them you get again as part of the. When did I get you? I don't even remember picking him up. A few of them you get as part of again buying the complete edition thing. You get Fran from Final Fantasy XII. It's pretty cool. I like Fran. Fran's a great character. And there are Viera races that you can make if you want to. only female at the moment, although I think male VR are coming in the next expansion. Fat Dodo. I didn't actually look at him. I brought him out, didn't look at him. Hilarious. Okay. Cactuar. Cactuar is always fun. I do like that they keep the pose, the same pose. The one leg. Oh, and he runs like that too. It's brilliant. I think he's great. And Malbro, that are called Moorballs in this. A Moogle, which is pretty straightforward. And a baby behemoth was also a completed edition thing. And I quite like this, just because, one, it's really cute. And look at the way it runs. It's great. But also, I have a plush of this, IRL, looking at me right now in my room. It's pretty cool. I like him. Anyway, that's kind of all the stuff I can show without massive spoilers. Like, there's some story stuff leading into Heavensward that's like pretty cool. Definitely some enemies that I would like to deal with, and some friends I would like to help, and so on. So I am very much looking forward to getting into Heavensward. There's a bit of a complaint from a few people, like you can see there in the chat, unable to join Novice Network. I've been in the Novice Network a few times. I actually don't know how I got in. I think I must have been invited by a mentor or something. And there's a lot of people going, when is the Realm Reborn stuff going to stop? And when can I get into Heavensward? There is a fairly long tail on A Realm Reborn. Lots of patches, lots of stuff they added in, lots of kind of fetch quests, and go here and talk to guy, and then go over there and talk to other guy quests. But it did add that whole raid thing that you just saw, that chaos with 24 people. And there's three of them, and then there were a bunch of new enemies. I think Shiva was part of that patch. Odin is part of that patch. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there too, so I think people do forget that that's also part of the patch. Anyway, I'm having a lot of fun with Final Fantasy 14. What I'm looking into doing next is I do want to look into a tank or a healer. I do want to look into getting an apartment, because at least I can get one in this game, even though I can't get one IRL. And then Heavensward stuff, like looking into all that stuff. I'm at 57 with Dragoon. The Realm Reborn cap was 50, so there's like a bunch of stuff that I can do now that I'm probably a little over leveled for, but you know, the game does kind of nicely still make things a little challenging for you, because it does level sync. If you happen to be like, if you're way over leveled something, it will level sync you to still a higher level than whatever the thing requires, but not so high that you'll just steamroll it. So that is good. And then it also, some instance dungeons have an item level sync as well. So even if you do have a super high level item, like you can be a low level character but have a really high item level weapon. Like I'm level 57, but this weapon is a level 130 weapon. Like if I go into a dungeon, even if I'm level synced and I still have that item, like I'm still in a pretty good spot. But if I go into a dungeon that syncs that item down to like 90 or something, you know, it does get more challenging and that kind of thing. That is fun. And that's a good way to keep these things engaging, and for particularly when people come in and they do the roulettes, these things where you don't know, like you'll get a one day or once a day big EXP and guild boost, but you don't know what dungeon it's going to be. So it does still make things interesting for people to jump into these and check those out. I can see, or it's just changed. It literally just changed there a second ago. But it did say there, Alliance raids, that they wanted DPSers, which is probably why we got into that duty so fast. Like usually it's a solid wait to get into those things. So it's pretty nuts that we got into that so quickly. I don't really know what else to do on this. I just wanted to do this video just before I jumped into Heavensward, just so I could give a quick-ish update on some of the stuff I've been doing and some of the character changes I've made and that kind of thing. One thing I did just notice that we have hit 100% Spirit Bond on this weapon, which means we can extract materia out of it. So we got a Heaven's Eye Materia 2. What does that do? Heaven's Eye Materia gives direct hit. So that is useless to me, I think. I think Heaven's Eye is good for archers. Maybe it improves my long range, my piercing talon attack. Maybe it does that. I don't know. Anyway, that's a little look at kind of the end game of A Realm Reborn. I will be moving on into Heavensward after that, and I'll probably do a video a little later into that just to give an update on some of the new stuff that comes there as well. I don't know how much of what I've said is already part of the Heavensward patch, or possibly part of Stormblood patch or a Shadowbringers patch. I don't know. Like that Squadron thing, I don't know when that came in. I'm not sure if it was part of A Realm Reborn or if it was part of something else. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll put my visor back in. Zoop. And I'll see you next time. Oh, wait. I'll see you next time. No, wait. I'll see you next time. Okay, for release this time. Bye-bye.